We did so good, guys. We got one key in halfway to the next one, and then it was 11-18, and Kyrath decided to do the final fight. We made it so far.
What did I roll?
An 18.
We could make this a two-parter one-shot.
I think we might have to make it a two-parter because you guys didn't get it.
No, we need to go dust this thing in water. We're going back to the water room. We're all diving under the water, and you're like, yes, now fire elemental. But then
so everyone else, what did everyone else roll? What did Zirva and Eagle get?
21.
Yeah, Eagle got a high roll.
I thought you said Eagle got like a 3.
12. I got a 4. Zirva got a 5 plus whatever her bonus is.
Yeah, so
What did
6.
Zeri get? What did Zeri get?
I got a 6, but things can't sneak up on me. So I don't know if that adds any. No, it doesn't.
What did you get?
Zeri. 10. You have a -2 to your perception checks?
Perception? We're rolling initiative, people.
You said perception.
I said roll. Okay, I said initiative. Then
You said
And
roll
then you
perception.
cut out.
what you see in here.
No, you said you roll perception.
You
Okay,
said
everyone
yes,
just
you-
change those numbers to be their initiative bonuses. And
You don't want that to
I
be-
rolled a.
You don't want me
I rolled
to
a
do
5.
that.
I rolled a 5 then. I rolled a
Okay.
5 then.
15, 15, 15, 15.
Okay.
Okay, since it's gonna be that way.
So 14?
How did Eagle go from a 21 to a 14? Oh, because her perception is crazy.
And initiative is not.
Very.
I have a -2 to my wisdom, so anything wisdom related is not so good for me.
Who Barry get?
Also, you
Barry
should
got
know,
a 6
Kyler,
total for initiative.
everyone should know that my perception is. It
Okay,
always
now
sucks
everyone
no matter
can roll
what character I
perception.
play.
Everyone can roll perception now.
My initiative was 12.
Alright, now we're rolling perception? Okay,
Yeah.
now we're rolling perception. Okay, me! Oh goodness, I rolled a 5.
Okay, no
rolled
one
a
tell me
6.
what you got. Just everyone roll for yourselves and tell me if you got above a 12. And then we'll be good
I need
go.
to tell. Oh, I rolled a 13 for you, Sirva.
I got above a 12.
Okay.
Eagle, you have a plus more than a +6, right?
Yeah, plus
Yeah,
9.
you got above a 12 too.
Lugion Barry rolled a 14 total, above a 12.
Okay. So everyone who rolled above a 12, you immediately notice that there's this very fancy gold
Does it very what?
like basically like a golden like altar over here. Very fancy.
Well, I believe you don't need, or the eagle never needs to roll perception unless it's unless you roll higher than her passive.
Her passive perception. Yeah.
Yeah, her passive.
So basically, you guys notice this, but there's also Fire Up Monster. But there's this thing. Any good aligned characters also feel like a sense of goodness coming off of this altar.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is
I'm
this?
good aligned. I'm good aligned.
Oh yeah.
Neutral.
I'm super neutral.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Lawful good.
what? So, yeah, what's the deal with this thing?
I'm chaotic good.
You feel
It's
good.
good.
The altar feels good.
The
Okay,
altar
everyone
feels-
stand in a square.
Why? Why? I don't want to stand in a square.
Oh.
You know,
That's
I'm
just
sort of
where I
happy
put
I'm
them.
not with you guys.
That is literally just how I placed them.
Why am I the close? I don't like this.
You are technically the closest.
So is it in the wall or like how?
That's right.
Oh, it's in a hallway.
It's in the wall. Yes.
It's actually that big, but it's standing right here.
All right, so somebody needs to flank it on that side, so we get a flanking bonus. Actually, no, we should leave that space open so I can cast Dissonance Whispers on it and make it run away, and
Okay,
everybody
so
gets attacks of
attack-
opportunity on it again.
It attacks Glame and Althea.
I mean, I can
Right.
reach it from where I am.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As long as we have that space open, it can run away from everybody, and then everybody gets to attack
It's
it.
a 12 on Glame and
Nope,
a 15 on Althea.
Hmm.
it missed me.
Does it hit
Yeah, it does.
Althea?
Yeah, it hits me.
Yeah, it does.
You take 13 damage. And you start on fire.
Ouch! Dang!
Okay, it's Zeri's turn.
Let's see. This thing looks like it's dangerous. Let's I don't really do that because I'm that far away. Let's do a chaos bolt. Yeah. And do chaos bolt at 2nd level. So let's roll. Yeah. 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So I'm gonna do 2d8 cold damage.
Okay.
I don't know if you get bonuses to cold damage, but it is going to be cold damage. $13 cold damage for my chaos bolt.
Okay. It is Eagle's turn.
Getting away from this thing and trying to put them out the fire.
You will provoke an
What is
attack
it?
of opportunity if you move.
Can I use a bonus action to disengage?
You can. I forgot about that.
You
Yep.
have to use your action to put yourself out of being on fire.
Yeah, that the bonus action to disengage
Bonus action disengage. Action to
for
put
rogue.
yourself
For
out.
rogue.
Or you can't bonus. It's an action to disengage.
It is a bonus action for a rogue because rogues are special.
For rogues.
Yep, for a rogue it
Oh,
is
nice.
slightly different. They get high mobility. I kid you not.
Oh, but now we won't get as many attacks of opportunity on the fire mage fire thing when I make it run away
Why does
from
it
me.
not say that on the character sheet? That's it.
Because it's in the class description rather than the character sheet.
Because it lists bonus actions on here. It doesn't list disengage as a bonus action. That's annoying.
Cunning action. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash,
Okay.
disengage, or hide act.
I didn't read that far to the end of the sentence. I just thought, yeah, no, that's not it. Next thing.
You gotta read the whole thing, Kyrath. No speed reading.
So I'm assuming that melee fighting against this thing is probably a really bad idea.
Unless you're like me and you're 10 feet away from it.
We kind of have no choice.
I think it's probably going to move itself to you, regardless.
Not if we all split up in different directions.
And this is true.
Yeah, so I'm moving as far as I can back towards the water area, I think. Seems like a good idea. Not being able to see the map
2,
doesn't
3,
exactly help
4, 5,
with deciding this, but
I mean, we're in a very, very different room now.
Yeah.
great.
What's your speed?
30 feet.
5, 10,
So 6
15,
square.
20, 25, 30. You
So it's gonna
go
take you
right there.
significant, like a couple, like there, like at least 4 turns to make it back to the water.
Yeah. But you can put yourself out while you're in the hallway and whatnot. Make the fire elemental go and run over the dwarf.
Oh yeah, so I guess you started your turn while you're on fire. So take,
What was it?
1D. You take 1d10 damage because you started your turn on fire.
Yeah. Since you were the first thing it hit,
You
it
take-
may
1 damage.
Nice, chill, calm, relaxing music while
Yeah, how does
fighting a
this happen?
fire thing.
Okay, it's Sirva's turn.
Okay. I'm going to pull out my bow and use green arrow. I shoot my bow. Can somebody roll for me?
Who would you like to roll?
Zeri.
Yeah, are you sure? Are you sure?
That is an 8 plus whatever.
So 15.
That hits.
And now you're on fire.
Oh, she used a bow.
I used a
Yeah, she
bow.
used a bow.
No,
Lightning arrow.
the arrow lit on fire, bounced off the wall, and hit you back before you're on fire.
It's a lightning arrow, so it's magical.
I'm a fire dragon, so fire doesn't do anything to me.
There's that too.
Okay, so roll for damage. 1d8.
Can somebody roll that for me?
Okay, I'm just gonna roll because it's fast. And I'll roll it with the button so you guys can all see. Okay, 7.
7 plus whatever.
Okay, the arrow seems to pass partially through its fiery form, so
Okay, and it's bramble. I mean, not bramble.
You fired Bramble at him? Oh no! Goodbye, Bramble.
What?
A grasping arrow.
Wait, what is that? Is that a spell?
I have an arcane shot, so every time I use my bow, I can shoot it with a special. And so it takes an extra 2d6 poison damage.
That's unfortunate. 'Cause it
That's
didn't
very
do
fortunate.
damage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Its speed's reduced by 10 feet, and it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn it tries to
Okay, I'm assuming the brambles on it though would like start on fire. So I
They're,
don't know
they're
how well
magic.
that's gonna work.
They're magic,
Seems like
so
this
I don't
isn't
know.
great of effect on a fire elemental, but I guess since the arcane shot makes it a magical attack, the magical arrow will do full damage for the half damage.
Oh, that's important to note.
But yeah, it doesn't take any extra poison damage because it's immune to poison.
Okay. That's
Yeah, we're clearly killing this with all the magic. I feel like melee weapons are not good against a thing made of
Okay,
flames.
Barry's turn.
I should have gotten the magic glaive. I knew I should have.
All those are actions. Okay.
Oh, I have
Wait,
one more
what?
attack, by the way. Like 2 attacks.
I know
Okay.
that's true. She does.
Yeah. So I'm also going to do Seeking Arrow, which is another attack that's special.
Okay, it says you can only do once per turn arcane shot.
And
Arcane
you can
sh-
usually only cast one spell per turn, too.
Alright, then I'm just shooting my bow.
Okay.
So, yeah, somebody needs to roll for that.
Okay. 1d20 plus 7. B24. Okay, that hits. Does 7 damage. Okay.
And I get a +2 to damage.
Yeah, I'm looking at your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
But good to double check. Okay, whoever's turn is next.
I
Barry.
get all the damages and all the things,
Okay.
and I just kill it in one shot.
Murder it, Barry. Murder it.
Gonna try. I'm going to cast Bane on it. It has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay. It'll probably fail. What is it? DC?
DC is 15. Oh man.
It's
Okay.
C.
As well as, yeah, I have to. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon at normal level, aka second level, right next to it, and Swing.
Okay, let's grab your weapon. I'm over here.
That's a 22. Yeah, 22.
Okay, that hits. You can roll for damage.
No, that's not 2d8. That's 1d8, not 2d8. That is 5 damage. A spiritual weapon, magical damage, and all that jazz.
Magical damage? Okay.
Yep, it is considered a magical weapon. Action.
Okay, Kyrath's turn.
Yep, Kyler, your turn.
So just a quick question: does the fire elemental count as an undead, or well, it's not? Does it count as a construct, or can I? I want to just
I
use
believe it
Phantasmal
counts as an
Force on it.
elemental.
It's an elemental.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Phantasmal Force will still work on it.
Unless it has an intelligence requirement.
It does not. But I like that it has a dumb intelligence because it uses an intelligence check to see if it can save against it. So, yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, so it doesn't say I have to. Yep. All right. So yeah, I'm
Pretty sure
casting
it does.
Phantasmal Force. And what it's going to be is it's going to be like basically like a geyser of freezing water shooting up from the floor that's going to follow it wherever it goes. Is what the illusion is.
How much water? Because that can do a lot of damage to a fire elemental.
Well, unfortunately,
Well,
it only
it-
deals psychic damage, so it only.
But no. It also says the target perceives the damage as a type appropriate to the illusion.
Well, yeah, it perceives it as water damage, but it doesn't do as much damage as water would actually do.
Yeah.
It says it
It's
can only do
actually
1d6 psychic damage.
Yeah. So it has to make an intelligence check save, and it lasts for a minute.
Okay.
And it has to use if it wants to get rid of it. It has to use an action to.
Hey, wow, what do you know?
No. Wait, no. Does it get a subtraction to its intelligence? It's dumb, right?
Nope. He succeeded on Bane.
No, but I mean, like, what's its intelligence?
Oh, its intelligence is -2.
Ah, so it fails.
So it does fail, you're right.
Aha! Geyser of water illusion. So it's just gonna start spazzing, and nobody else can see this, and I know what it's doing, and I'm just laughing at it.
It's just freaking out. I want water.
So yeah, so wherever it goes, the water is just gonna like follow underneath it, just like
Okay.
constantly spraying up underneath it. That's how this illusion is working.
The best thing to do would have been to make it think that the entire room is filled with like icy water.
No, I'm mentally tormenting it because it's going to be tracking it this whole time. It's going to be great. It's like, I'm going to escape. Wait, I can't escape.
Okay, is that your
Alright.
turn? Okay, it's Elemental's turn.
I still need to roll for damage, unless you rolled for it. Sorry, my bad. So 3 damage.
Three. That's okay.
Yeah, but it gets maintained every single. It takes damage every turn from it.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Okay, he's
Lasts a
gonna
minute, so that's
move.
That's like 10 turns.
into Astrid's square.
So, do I get an attack of opportunity on that?
Or
Or
it's still adjacent to you.
oh, but Lucian gets an attack of opportunity against it.
Yeah.
Both myself and my spiritual weapon would. Which is always fun.
Okay, so you guys can both roll that.
Plus 5. That is a 17 for my spear. Oh, that's such a low roll. That is a 11 for my spiritual weapon.
Okay, your spear hits.
Okay.
Okay, so Zariana starts on fire and takes 8 damage.
Not so fast.
5
My cat.
piercing.
I have absorb elements. I'm gonna cast that spell.
Okay.
As a reaction, the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you and storing it up for the next melee attack. You have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. Also, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 of the triggering type. So that won't really help because it'll take fire damage. But
So it just gives you resistance to that damage type?
Yes.
Yeah, I believe resistance.
So you just take 4 damage then.
Okay.
Okay, so Barry also starts on fire.
But I am not on fire. And that's
How
the key.
did I start on fire? I didn't take damage
I
from
thought you
it.
said you hit it with your spear.
Yeah, but the spear is like a long-range weapon. How does
That's
that start
a
him on
melee
fire? Yeah, but that shouldn't
Okay,
start him
Barry
on
takes
fire.
5 damage.
I
Says
have
if you hit the creature with a melee attack, you start on fire. Those are the rules.
Oh,
It's
oh.
magical fire. It leaped across the weapon.
Exactly.
In that case, I'll take my attack back and use something else instead.
Well, you never encountered fire elementals. Clearly, you didn't understand their danger. Now you know.
Okay.
You can't take back an
Damage.
attack. It's too late.
But you did lots of damage to it, right?
Good job.
Okay, yeah. So Zeri, I guess, takes the fire damage, but she doesn't start on fire.
Yes,
I'm
because
not
my psychic water geyser.
Okay, and then it will attack Galeme and Crispora and try to start them on fire too. And we have a giant on fire part.
Yeah, its flames aren't as
Yeah.
intense because it thinks it's not as intense, so its flames
You
aren't.
can't set Crispora on fire either. She has resistance to
Okay,
fire.
so we got 18 against Galeme and 22 against Crispora.
Yeah, because it rolls for
Yeah.
Okay, so Galeme takes
gazillion damage and starts on fire.
11 damage and starts on fire. Crispora probably has resistance to fire damage, so
Yes, I
she
do.
takes- That'd be 14, so she only takes 7 damage and does not start on fire. Assuming that she's invulnerable to being on fire.
Hey guys,
Also,
I'm finally
does
at half
resistance
health.
actually make you unable to catch on fire?
I don't know, does it?
I don't.
You're doing an amazing job as the tank.
I don't know why the bard is the
It
tank.
says you have resistance to damage type. It doesn't say you can't start on fire. So I guess you do start on fire. It just won't do very much damage to you.
I feel like if you have resistance, then you wouldn't be set on fire. That doesn't really.
Fine, your clothing is not resistant. You are.
It says you gain resistance to the damage type, but it doesn't give you immunity to set on fire.
Yeah,
so
but
I
if
feel like it would say
resistance-
that.
Yeah, but that's not immunity. I still took the damage. It's just that I resist being set on fire because I'm using magic to absorb it. I absorbed the element. I absorbed it. Therefore, I don't think I should be on fire.
But it doesn't actually absorb the damage, it just gives you resistance to it. So you're still on fire.
I don't agree
Nowhere
with
in the
this.
spell does it say you don't start on fire. It says you gain resistance to that damage type.
I don't agree with this. I don't think that makes sense.
If you use it on the second spell slot level, I'll let you not be on fire.
Like, not on my coveted second level.
Okay, so whose turn is it? Now it's Zeri's turn.
I guess I can't do anything because I have to put myself out. So I'm going to use my action to put myself out of fire.
Okay, so you take 1d10 damage.
What?
Because you're on fire!
No, I'm
So you take 3 damage because you're resistant to it because of your absorb element.
Fine. I am doing this in protest.
I mean, it wasn't a bad idea because most of the damage it's going to try and do to you is probably going to be fire damage.
Yeah. Okay, so then it is Eagle's turn.
You're down the hall, no longer on fire.
Yeah, I can't see the map, so I'm not really even sure what the layout of things are.
you're in a hall with 15 feet in front of you, and then the hall ends, and then it's the room where the fire elemental is. You technically don't have sight on it, but you do. It's one of those things where it's got like half cover on it, at least from where you're at.
Okay. How far? How big is the room, and how far into it is this thing?
The room appears to be 15 feet wide, and like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, about 45 feet long. And it's about halfway in, about the center of the room, standing on top of Zeri.
I don't even know what I can do, guys.
Attack it.
With what?
Do you have a bow? That may be the best way.
Yeah, but can it actually do anything to this?
It's probably got resistance to it, but it could do something.
Okay, I'll move up to the doorway and get out my bow and shoot at it.
Okay. And who would you like to make an attack roll?
Do we want to do it that way, or do we want to use this dice roller I found?
That would be up to GM's discretion.
Okay, I just rolled. You got a 9.
9 plus your dex plus proficiency, I believe.
Yeah, you have a +5, so you got a 14. That hits. Deals 1d6 plus 2 damage.
Where is Link's ice arrows when you need them?
So that's 3 damage. Okay, next person. We're trying to go quick here. Sierra. Also can't roll.
Hang on. Sneak attack?
She does get
There-
sneak attack.
There are
There are
enemies
people-
of it next to it.
Yes.
Right?
3d6 damage.
Okay.
Sneak attack bonus.
Which is 13.
3d6.
Okay, now Sierra's turn.
Okay. I'm going to do Seeking Arrow first. So can somebody roll for me?
Okay, I'll roll. You got a 1.
Nope, that roll doesn't count. GM cheating.
No, how could I cheat? I used the thing.
GM cheating. You got a
Okay,
17.
now what do you want to do? Make a second attack?
Yeah, I'll do a second attack and try again.
Okay, guess what? We can use the 17 for your
I
second.
rolled a 17 for you.
Okay, so that hits.
Okay, and it needs to do a dex saving throw. 13.
Wait, why does it need to do a dex saving throw?
It'll take damage from the arrow plus 1d6
Well, the
force
seeking
damage.
arrow missed.
Oh, okay.
So, like, this is just a regular attack. So I did 2 plus 2.
I would
so-
check the wording of the spell because I think some of them make it the first
Yeah.
attack.
Well, for this one, it says that you decide to use that option when the arrow hits a creature.
Aha!
Yeah,
Winning.
if it's
Boom.
Wait,
Winning.
what?
If it's
Ah.
when it hits.
So
When you fire an arrow, you
can
use
change
the
it
option
into
to.
it.
Oh, nice.
So it's like a split second. Ooh, it's gonna hit it. I'm gonna use the cool thing.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much.
I'm gonna do the stuff on it, guys.
Okay, so you missed it the first one, then okay, cool.
We know our stuff, GM.
Yeah.
Just let us do our thing.
Okay, so make a dex saving throw. Okay. It gets a 20.
Then, yeah, it just gets the normal arrow damage.
Sad.
Okay. Well, that's still a magical attack, so it'll just take full arrow damage. Oh, wait, it takes 1d8.
Okay. Was I supposed to roll concentration when I got damaged, or like when it's my turn?
When you get
When
damaged.
you get damaged.
What are you doing that requires concentration?
I rolled a 17. Doesn't matter. It's my phantasm thing.
Oh, right,
My
okay.
illusion requires concentration.
Yeah, speaking of
Okay,
which,
so now it's Barry's turn.
So what's with all the ones everyone's been rolling?
that's not good. Oh, I have advantage on that. Yay! I forgot about that. Since I took damage from the thingamabob. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to. It's in Zeri's zone, right? It's a fairly large creature, right?
It's in my zone.
Well, in your square. Okay, I'm going to use.
What is it being fairly large at? What is...
I'm gauging how big or how much of an attack radius it has to see if I can move or not.
Yeah, it can't hit you from there.
Cannot or can?
Can't. It cannot.
Cannot? Okay. In that case, I will take one step back against the wall, use my action to put myself out, and then I will use my spiritual weapon to attack it. And that is a 14 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That is 4 plus 4. Total of 8 damage, 8 magical spear damage. And I'm
Okay.
no longer on fire.
Okay. Kylar.
How much fire damage do I take?
Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't roll fire damage for Barry when he started his turn on fire. I didn't roll fire damage for anyone when they started their turn on fire.
No, you did.
Yeah,
for,
you did for
you
the
did for
others.
Not for Sirva just now. Okay, Sirva took 1 damage. Barry took 3 damage. Oh, wait, he's not resistant. He takes 7 damage.
Okay. 7 damage.
Kylar takes 4 damage.
Okay, I guess I'll take my action to spin it, to put it out.
Okay.
And this is my concentration roll to make sure I maintain my concentration. I rolled a 19. And,
Okay, good work.
yeah. And, yeah, I don't know why I rolled again. Oh, I need to roll a d6 to see how much damage it does.
I have
Oh, 1! A 1, why? So useless. So useless.
Okay, oh, it's the elemental turn again.
Yeah, and I get to get lit on fire again. I should have just not bothered and just be like, well, too bad I'm on fire. I'm just gonna use. Actually, I should. Yeah.
Yeah, so then it's in Zeri's square, so Zeri starts on fire.
But it's getting splashed by a bunch of water.
But it's not actually getting splashed by water.
But it thinks it's getting splashed by water, so it should be running away from the
Getting
water.
splashed by water.
Okay, so Zeri takes 10 damage and starts on fire.
No,
Actually,
no,
how long
no,
are you
no.
resistant for? 5 damage.
No. I'm going to use my stone's endurance to reduce the damage dealt to me.
Okay. So that's going to be, what, 5 down to 3?
It's a d12.
Oh.
Although it's not the start of your... Oh, the start of your next... Okay, never mind. Yeah, that... We're off.
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Okay.
So what is the stone thing you're doing?
6. So I take 6 points off of that damage. So that's what, 4?
Okay. Is that a special thingy? I don't even see that as a thing.
That's
Because it's a Goliath thing.
Oh,
It's a
nice.
Goliath.
Okay, so then it'll attack Kylar and Sirva.
And roll much worse this time,
Kylar
please. Yes! Ah, missed.
On Sirva.
Ah.
Or whatever. Oh, I said those backwards. But whatever. I don't think that hits either for you.
5
So not on
It's over.
fire this time. Woohoo!
Not on fire.
Yes. Time for spells.
Okay, now it's Zeri's turn.
Okay. Should I blow this thing up?
It's up to you.
Yeah, but it's
Whoa,
not
duh.
worth it. Should I blow this thing up?
It's up to you.
That's gonna hurt me, and isn't it?
No, it won't. Doing cold damage seem to do anything to it? Jam.
Not particularly.
Okay, well Well, none of these other damages I think will do that. Lightning won't do anything, fire won't do well. But I might be able to put some more extra damage if I do lightning. Okay, I'm gonna cast... Which one's better for that? Yeah. Yeah, let's do the big one. I'm gonna cast lightning bolt on it.
Okay.
Okay, I might need bardic inspiration. Just be ready. Oh no, wait, never mind. I don't.
It's a
It's a dex save. Dang it! It's a dex save. He's got to roll above a 13.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
So what? Okay.
Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1.
It fails.
That's pretty close to a 1.
So
Excellent.
That is 8d6.
Just a little bit of damage there.
A little bit. Plus the fact that I'm a storm mage.
Little bit of lightning in your face.
And then... Yeah, come on. You can do it. It's good. Look at all that dice!
31 damage.
Plus my 3 from being a storm mage, that's 34.
34 damage. Okay.
Worth it! Oh,
So just
and
gone?
I am not going to forget this time. I know there's a bonus action to start flying 10 feet above it.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling?
It's pretty high. The
It
ceiling in
should,
this
'cause
room is
I mean, I'm 7 feet tall, so...
70 feet high.
70 feet
something.
high on this one? Holy moly!
Wow.
What?
It's a fancy dancy mansion, man.
7
That
Seems
stories
excessive
tall.
even for a fancy mansion.
It's a small...
Yeah.
It's a 45
Troy
by 50.
entertains literal, like, giants and like, cyclopses.
So are all the hallways like that too?
The hallway leading to the intellect room is like that, because the intellect room is also tall. The hallway that the dude came out of is short.
So I am now 10 feet above it. And...
Okay, so your lightning bolt, like, blasts through the creature. It sort of, like, disperses out to just, like, a ring of fire, and then it, like, coalesces back, and it looks much less intense than before. It's, like, now a tiny little fire elemental.
Yeah! Yes! I did the big one, guys. That was my big spell.
Okay, so now you're floating above it. Okay, so now it's Sierva's turn.
Eagle's turn.
Now it's Eagle's turn.
What? Oh, I can't read. It's Eagle's turn!
Did the arrow seem to do anything to it when I shot it?
Yes, it looked like it did something. Like, part of it ripped, like, when it passed through it, it sort of, like, pulled some tufts of fire, and it seemed like it got a little bit smaller. The creature overall got a little bit smaller.
Okay. And I guess I will do that again.
Okay, so you get 2 attacks. Or only if you're using a dagger.
That's if it's 2 weapon fighting.
So that hits 1d4.
I'm not sure
wait,
anything
26.
else I can do in this situation.
Does 2 plus 2 for 4. Fortunately, that's not enough to take it out.
Was that with the sneak attack? Is there
She
Oh,
gets
with the
that
sneak
too.
attack, right? I forgot.
there's
3d6.
someone next to it, right?
Yep, there is. It's being
Forgot
harrowed,
about that.
shall we say.
Thank you for reminding me. 13. It is not looking very good. It's like a tiny little wick of a
Oh,
flame.
one thing I can do is make an insight check against it to get insightful fighting bonus, so that even if it is left alone by the others, then I'll get sneak attack for
Okay.
at least for a minute.
Yeah, but
That's
you
fine.
currently have sneak attack on it right now, so you're fine.
Yeah, just in case everyone moves away from it or something. I don't
Okay,
know.
so you got a 9 plus.
And because I can't do much else.
You got a. Okay, yeah, you succeeded. Okay, now it's Sierra's turn.
Okay.
End it, Serva, end it.
So, I'm going to try to do the same thing I did last time. Whoa. And so I'm going to shoot my bow.
Okay. Does the bard have anything to say about that?
This is 3D on the die.
What, you rolled a 3?
Mm-hmm.
What's your bonus to hit?
7.
7.
A 7, so you have an 11 right now?
A 10.
That's a
10.
10.
A 10? How weak is it? No, it looks almost dead. I think we can handle it. Nope, I'm not wasting my last bardic inspiration in case we turn this into a 2-party or one-shot.
You know, I can always shoot
But you
again.
get 2 attacks.
So I get
Yeah, and you get 2
attacks.
attacks. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not wasting it on that sad pitiful roll.
Also, it's Chris Spora. Why would you waste your
No,
bardic
it's
Well, also that, yes. There's no way I'm using my bard. Well, no, to
too.
prove that
You
I'm
don't
a better
really like
bard
me
than
very
she is.
much.
Your second
that's-
attack was a 5.
This is how music is supposed to work. It's supposed to inspire you.
Okay,
Well,
so
no.
now it's
So
Barry's
I'll
turn.
shoot it again. Oh, I was gonna shoot again.
Yeah, your second attack was a 12. Your first attack was a 10, then you got a 12. Unless you can attack 3 times.
No, okay.
Barry.
I'm going to, as an action, Toll the Dead. That is a wisdom saving throw. 15 or lower. Or 15 or higher is what it's got to be.
Rolls a nat 20. Murders as well.
Oh. Yeah,
That's
it
not
is
good for it.
Okay, so it takes 2d12.
12 damage.
12.
2d12 necrotic.
12.
Oh, my word.
Yeah,
It's a
you nailed
nasty
it.
spell.
I think
There's
you
just
killed
this
it.
like you guys all hear like a faint bell noise because the bell just completely disintegrates. It just goes out in a giant like poof of fire, and just little wisps of fire like flicker out into the corners of the room.
Dong.
Me appears back and says, "Congratulations, you have defeated 1 fire elemental. Please proceed to the dimensional incursion before more enter."
I thought
which way
this was
is
supposed
the
to be about using our brains. This is still our sword.
This is not the trial. This is an non-expected event.
Well, I thought all of this was not expected.
Okay, so me leads you to like right here.
Wait, can I go over to the good square?
But as soon as you turn around the corner, whoever is going first, it looks like Glaymay is in the lead.
I'm like,
You see there's like a doorway at the end of this hallway that's like open, and through it you just see like a raging infernos of like fire or whatever. And as you turn around the corner, there's like like another fire element is like reaching its arms through the portal.
so it's like slowly reaching
Oh.
through the portal?
hmm
So it's not through the portal all the way yet?
Nope.
So how am I supposed to close the portal?
5.
Yeah, how do we close this thing?
20.
You guys can all roll more whatchamacallits. Initiatives.
I don't want to roll an initiative. I want to roll roll an arcane lore, so I know if I know how to close it.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, I rolled a 1 this time, guys. I rolled a 1. It's even better than last time.
That's alright.
Yeah, but I'm in the lead.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go over to the good square.
The good square.
The good square.
Oh, okay.
What?
What does that do?
What is going on?
You can roll perception. You
Oh,
also
joy.
feel a sense of peace come over you.
No, we don't need the barbarian to be
Oh,
at 8.
yeah.
Rolls barbarian to
Rolling
smash
initiative.
stuff.
I'm not a barbarian.
Yeah, I rolled a 4
That's an 8.
total.
Yeah,
It's even worse than last roll.
yeah. What is going on with that altered thing?
I don't know. But we should see
No one
the
else
incursion.
followed me to deal with a dimensional incursion.
Actually, yep.
I don't know about it. I'm looking
Okay,
at the
so who else is in the corridor right here trying to stop?
Well,
the
if I saw
dimensional
people were like not following me, I would have been like, "Yo, guys, we're going like this. Like the thing came from somewhere."
Lugion
Can
is
I
there.
investigate
Okay.
the altar or something?
Sure.
Is that
I'm assuming this is taking place in less than a minute. My spiritual weapon is also on my tail.
This is immediately after.
Yeah, we're just running
What
it
if
after this.
Chris
I don't know why we have to re-roll initiative.
Well, if you wanted to be able to go first, that's fine with me. No need to reroll.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so...
That's all
Okay,
right.
so Lugian, roll initiative, and Crispor, if you're there, you can roll initiative.
I did. I edited the note for you, for Lugion.
Oh,
Wait, you rolled
Can
even...
somebody roll initiative?
It's bad. My initiative.
does someone want to roll initiative for Crispora? I don't want responsibility.
I don't want to touch the die for
There's
that.
no way I can roll worse than I just rolled, so she can't complain. I rolled an 8 for you.
Okay, that's 15.
For initiative?
She has an insane initiative. It's
Okay,
like a
well,
+7.
good news! Good news, everybody! They're fire to... You can run up and try to slam the door in its face if you want. That's what I would
Yes.
recommend.
Yes, please slam
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
that's,
Jeffrey,
that's what I'm
why?
gonna do.
This is perfect. The fire-attuned resistant dragon runs up, and you can, as you like try to close the door, you feel like a really large like heat presence, but it doesn't bother you as much as the others. And then you like close the door, and you hear like a little click, and like the door locks shut.
I kind of just brush my hands, turn around, big smile, like, that worked. My smile's probably a little creepy because I'm a dragon.
It's dragon.
Then for me, just
Actually, they have lips,
dimensional
so-
incursion.
It's really toothy.
Halted. Congratulations, we are now safe from dimensional intruders.
So does that door always
now.
lead that to the fire plane?
Restricted privilege information.
So who opened
It
it?
does.
Who opened it?
Accessing records. The door was opened by an unidentified force.
Yay!
So you can identify the fire elementals, but you can't identify... Oh, right, sorry, because it always goes there, so you just... Alright, so back to the challenge. That's totally...
Okay, what did Althea roll on her investigation?
Someone rolling, or am I rolling on this roller thing,
I'll roll.
or what?
I rolled an 8 on my perception.
You see, it's a very shiny. It's made of like gold and marble and like mother of pearl. It looks very cool.
I sit down in the center
You
of
got
it.
an
Real
11.
hard.
Althea, your investigation is awesome. You got an 18. Yeah. So you see that this is like an altar. It's like basically an altar of the light, and you find that there's like a tablet, like inscription on one side that looks sort of strange. But yeah, you can decipher that basically it's describing like the steps to a ritual that the altar inscription claims will imbue you with the spirit of the light.
Too bad it's not a altar to the Godfather of the Forge.
Okay, so what are the details of this thing?
The details of what thing?
This inscription and stuff.
Besides what I just said, those are the details of the inscription.
What exactly does it say it'll do? How do you? How does
It
it
says
say
something
you
like-
do it?
Oh, seeker of the light, follow this ritual to be imbued with a mighty spirit for goodness. And then it lists the ritual instructions.
Are they difficult?
And then at the end, there's a warning. It says, "Beware all ye of ill intent."
Well, it's a good thing he's not with us.
Can we do the ritual? Is that a possibility?
What does it involve?
Yeah, the ritual
Also-
involves like standing in the center of the pillar, and then there's this phrase that's not in a language you recognize, but it's spelled out in
Also-
common, so you seem like you'll be able to pronounce it. And then it wants you to stand up on there and say those words.
What language is it?
I'm taking
All right, you guys can make a check. Okay, that sounds like a good idea.
What?
So you have to say those
Multiple
words,
people talking
and then
at
you
once.
have to make a cut on your hand, and then put your blood on top of the center of the altar.
Depending on what the bonus is for the check, I rolled
Uh.
a 17 plus stuff, so
For what?
Also, if you actually know the language, then you shouldn't need to roll. What languages do you know?
Celestial, Common, Draconic, Elvish, Sylvan, Undercommon.
Yeah, it's Celestial.
So
Okay.
you probably.
Yeah, you can tell Lucian that it says, "I am a follower of the light, and I pledge myself to its service."
I was curious. All it says is I'm a follower of the light and I pledge myself to its service. What does the ritual entail?
That's the ritual. The ritual is
Okay.
repeating that while standing on the center of it, and then cutting your hand open and putting your blood onto the surface of the altar.
Do we
Everyone
think
else-
this is a good idea? A bad idea?
I cut my hand, say the words, and put it down on the square.
Okay.
I was about to do the same too, so it's like,
Okay. So,
I was asking in character.
I have
what
a
were you
negative
asking
two.
in character, Eagle?
I know you were asking.
Do
in
we
character,
do we
that's why
think
she
do we
did it.
think
Oh,
this
do we
is a
think
good
it's a good
idea?
idea?
A bad
Oh,
idea?
I have a negative 2 to wisdom.
Well, Lucian, are you fine if Zeri does it first, or were you gonna try to beat her to it?
she can go for it.
She
Lucian is
can
more
go
of a
for it.
studier. If he sees her doing that, he's gonna actually take the
I
role
wasn't
of
asking.
observation.
I'm just doing. I don't
Okay.
care what anyone.
Yeah. I'm not gonna interfere.
Okay, so you place your hand on it, and then like from the really high 70-foot tall ceiling, all of a sudden like the shaft of golden light comes down, and then you feel like your palm starting to itch, and then like the blood on your hand that was sort of coming out, it like turns gold, and then it like flows back into your skin, and then your hand like seals back up, and then from that spot like your whole body and all of your skin starts to turn like shiny and gold, until it's like covering your whole body, and then you realize like that you're like emitting a glow, and to everybody else you see that like her eyes are now glowing orbs of like light that are just like shining out, and her hair is also like floating in place instead of like being held down by gravity.
I think I'm having a spiritual moment, guys.
Am I an angel now?
I think I might be an angel.
And so then you're standing there for a little bit, and then all of a sudden the altar that you're standing on just like disintegrates, and you like slowly float down to rest on the floor.
Is she still glowing?
Yep, she's still glowing. She's still totally, her skin is gold. Her hair also turned gold. Everything about her is now golden and shiny.
Oh, my hair
Okay.
turned color again. My hair turned again.
Give it a few.
It's done this before?
Yeah, when I got my when I gained my abilities the first time.
Okay.
But I used to have blonde hair, and then it was blue, and now it's golden.
So now it's
So
upgraded
I-
blonde hair.
Okay, now make an insight check.
Me?
Hmm?
Uh-oh.
Super insightful.
I'm actually trained in insight, but that only gives me a +1.
Yep, that's what
better
I was
than nothing.
thinking.
It negates one of your negatives.
Oh no!
Oh.
Your body
Much
feels
insight.
sort of strange now.
Wait, so she got a -1 because.
Yep. No, I got 0. My
What?
insight was 0.
Oh yeah, 0.
She rolled a 1,
Or no,
guys.
2.
Those,
It was a
those
2.
of you who can't see
Mine.
the die. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm just golden now. I don't know what that means.
Yep.
That's what my note just says. I am golden.
She's immortal, so she's gonna go underwater, and it's gonna be fine.
Could I tell what what effect this is
Actually,
on her?
that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm going to test
Yeah,
this.
you can roll religion.
Okay.
I'm not pale anymore. Don't really look
Ooh,
like
that's
a
going to be really
giant.
high.
Yeah,
You also
what's your
notice
bonus?
that her voice, everybody speaking, her voice has like this weird echoey quality to it.
Interesting.
I am an angel. I am an angel.
That is a 22.
Yeah, you can't really recall ever hearing about something exactly like this happening, but you're pretty sure that she just has like the blessing of the light and like the good aligned deities, but you're not sure exactly what to make of it. But you ration that it probably isn't just like in appearance only. She probably has some spectral power.
You breathe underwater.
Something like that. Or either that or she's got advantage on saving throws or something.
Or some sort of immunity to whatever bad thing is in the water.
There's that too.
Everyone, since my experience, I think we should be thankful for what we're going through now and that we're all still alive. And, well, honestly, I don't fear quite as much as I used to. I have a tremendous sense of peace I wish to share with all. Also, our GM is now gone.
What?
Camera went dark.
And I was hoping you'd go the Obey Immortal sort of route.
You're back.
I'm good. If that was the case, I wouldn't have been able to do the thing because I'm chaotic good. That's you. That's you doing the thing.
No, they're
So I think we should
good line deities that would demand that.
In essence, what I'm trying to say is I think we should return back to the pool of water and perhaps, maybe, I will now be able to fulfill our destiny for us.
Lucian is already at the hallway walking towards the other room.
Do,
Store,
do I
store
have any
waiter.
better ideas?
We lure another fire. We
investigation.
open the door, lure another fire on us. I'll have them evaporate all the water.
I
Yeah,
am
that
not-
doesn't
Open
sound
the
like
door.
a very good
Fire
idea.
elemental shows up. Run like crazy. I make
gonna
an illusion so he makes it think he has to go by the water and just hope it evaporates. And we just kind of like leave him there for a while.
No,
Okay,
you
that's
just make him think the water is fine.
what is your investigation bonus?
Investigation is +7.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
right.
so you got a 26. I don't know. We're just gonna say that you're like convinced that she probably has some special otherworldly abilities now.
Yeah. How does this have anything to do with the test, though?
I'm
And
just walking straight to the
ingenuity?
water. I believe that
Hmm.
I'm basically
Crazy.
everything.
Crazy
Okay, you walk
wizards.
into the water. Do you hold your breath?
Yes, I'm not
Okay.
stupid.
Okay, you hold your breath.
I just have
You see
average.
You might want to
skill.
test to see if you can breathe underwater while you're still by the surface.
You see a tunnel. Do you swim through the tunnel?
I have average intelligence. When I have thought of that, that's the next thing I have to think.
We
You can
had
make an
been
intelligence saving throw.
talking about it, I believe.
I mean, I'm not like super dumb. I'm just like regular dumb.
Natural one. Natural one.
A
I
3.
didn't think of it.
Close enough. Close enough.
Oh, man.
Okay, you start
That's just
swimming.
great. Well, if I
hold
wouldn't
your
have, yeah, I'm gonna hold my breath. It's how many minutes plus what?
1 plus your constitution.
1 minute plus your constitution modifier, so if you have a +6, you get 6 minutes. Or a +5, you get like 6 minutes.
No, I have a +2, so that's 3 minutes. And
Yeah.
I also have it, but I do have a 6 in acrobatics, so I can swim really, really fast.
Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Or I'm sorry, athletics. That's what I meant. I'm a very good swimmer.
He's rolled a nat 1. I forgot how to swim, guys. I'm sinking. Save me.
No, it's a 21. I did good.
No, she thinks she's actually made of gold, so she can't actually swim.
Okay, you continue swimming down the tunnel, and Yeah, so you're swimming. The tunnel looks no different. Like there's like your body's providing like an illumination. You just keep swimming. You keep swimming. You keep swimming. You keep swimming. It doesn't really seem like anything's changing. You're swimming.
Okay.
But there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're getting closer to it. But like the scenery of the tunnel is not changing. And then, yeah, so you pass like you're going. You have less than half of your breath left. You still see light at the end of the tunnel. It seems like you're maybe not quite halfway there.
I feel like we should have tied a rope around her waist.
But then, okay, then all of a sudden you hear a voice in your head saying, "Trust the light."
In my head, I think, great, now I have 3 voices in my head. So, I guess I just buckle down and I just swim, I swim faster.
Okay, so as you're swimming, you run out of breath. Like you're swimming, you're like, oh man, I'm totally gonna make it. I can, like, the entrance is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But then you're like a little bit still from the entrance, and you're like, okay, I have no more air left. But then suddenly, you just realize, like, just like moving your arm or like taking a breath, suddenly you realize that you can just will yourself to become a beam of light, and you just zoop, become a beam of light and just zip out of the water. And now you're standing on the ledge on the other side of the pool of water. And then you're like taking a breath. But also it seems like turning into light also stops you from needing to breathe. So when you turn back into normal, you're just like regular.
I am the sunshine.
Oh no!
So
Question
now,
is, can she cast lightning magic while she's a beam of light? Because that would be great.
Okay, so now
now
what
the
you
question
see,
is, do you think you're a god instead of...
you come up on the other side, so there's another pool of water that's similar to this. And then there's maybe like there's a platform again that you can stand on. It's like 10 feet by 10 feet. And then all of a sudden on the other side of this platform, there's like this giant rocky cliff that's like 200 feet tall.
I mean, that's back home.
You also gain the magical sense that you can turn into light 5 times per short rest.
Okay, so then I'm gonna look back at the water. I'm gonna point and I'm gonna send a message to Glame. Glame, how do you say your name? Glame?
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Glame, and I'm gonna say, I made it. You won't. You can reply to this message.
What's the range on? I don't think you're too far away.
It's like 120 feet.
Yeah, you swam further than that.
Oh.
Yeah, you can swim.
Yeah, it's 120 feet. So I guess I try to send that message and it doesn't work, and I'm like,
Spell slot going on.
Well, that's a cantrip.
Oh, well, that's better.
okay. So there's a cliff here, and what's
Mhm.
over here? So I'm like outside then.
No, it's a room.
There's a room with a cliff in it.
200-foot tall cliff.
Artist guys, it's fine. There's a room. So the walls on the room are also 200. They're like
Right,
perfectly
right.
sheer walls. And then there's a cliff wall that's like rocky. That's also 200 feet tall. And then way up in the distance, it maybe like the rock doesn't just hit the ceiling. It looks like there's a gap up on top of the rock cliff.
Okay. Okay. So I look back at the water. Then I'm like, okay, I think I like for a minute. I take a second and listen to see if any of the voices in my head have any advice. No, nothing. Now you have. Now you're quiet. Oh, great. And then I think real hard about becoming light again and going back to my friends.
Okay. So you turn into a beam of light and zip back through the tunnel. Now, bloop, now you're back here.
What? Why did you go up the cliff? I'm so... What?
Well, I want to go up the cliff, but I also think it's smarter to inform you guys first.
But you can only use it 5 times.
I didn't hear that part. I'm probably not intelligent enough to know that.
I said you suddenly gain the sense that you can do this 5 times per short rest.
Oh, 5 times per short. Okay. Well, I didn't hear that part.
So does that change your mind?
No.
But you can't. You don't have enough anymore to go up the cliff and down the cliff.
Well,
Well, the question is, how long does the beam of light last? Can she zip all the way from the water all the way up to the cliff?
No.
Yeah, see, there's not enough. You need 6.
You want me to? Okay, you think I should stay there and do it?
I think the math doesn't work out if you come back.
Okay. Okay, then I'll stay. I'll stay, and I'll. So there's a cliff, and what? I'm sorry. What was the other thing?
There's 3 walls,
3
and
walls.
a cliff wall.
And there's a gap at the top of the cliff wall.
Okay, so
Mhm.
then I guess I'll turn into a beam of light, and I'll go up there.
Okay. Yeah, at the
While
top
the
of
rest
the
of us are
cliff,
saying, this was a terrible idea.
you see. So there's like a little grassy circular area, and inside there, you see this nice stone pedestal, and resting on the pedestal is a silver key. But around the pedestal is this shimmery silver force field bubble around the pedestal.
This is bad, guys. I'm not smart.
Wrong. We need to bury to do it. Barry should have turned into the beam of light.
Okay. So there's a key. There's 3 keys.
No,
and
there's
a
one
force
key.
field. There's 1 key.
There's one key on a pedestal behind a magical bubble.